Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and something new from Gaahleri. Jerome got a hold of me and told me they're going to send me out a new entry level airbrush. And I want to show you that right now. This is the Gaahleri Seeker Advanced Series airbrush. It's got a point 0.3 and a point 0.5 millimeter dual action. Uh, I've already tried this out, so this unboxing is because I forgot to put my mic on. I already recorded this. Um, and let's just go right now. I'm starting out here with the point 0.5 millimeter needle already in here. But check this out. It's a nice looking airbrush. A nice, decent looking airbrush. I mean, it's really comfortable. It's a little heavier, not by much, but just a little heavier. Got a big cup on it though. Uh, Trigger feels really good. Everything looks really nice on it. It's a real sleek design, like a torpedo end design. It's got the throttle control here, I call it. If you push your trigger all the way back and you turn this, you can see that this will see how it's moving that trigger ever so lightly. So that gives you a positive stop. If you only want to pull back so far, you want to get so much to it. That's a good way to do it. After a while, you get used to the feel of the airbrush, but I still take and use that thing every once in a while. You can adjust it to where you want. But let's pull this thing apart. See the guts in here. It's not open, so you got to kind of eyeball that hole in the back. But it is what it is. I mean, for this price point, and I'll show you that here in a second, you can't beat it. I pulled the needle back a little bit and locked the jam nut. That just gets the needle out of the way here. I'm going to take this apart just like I would be cleaning it. Take off the cover. And I want to show you something here too that Gaahleri has done to make life a lot easier for people like me that can't remember for the life of me what I did with my airbrush the last time I used it. I always push my needle out this way. That way when you pull it out, you're pulling all the paint forward that might be left in the cup instead of pulling it all the way through your gaskets and everything and just making a mess back here. I've had a lot of people say, oh, well, I used my airbrush the other day and now I use it and it won't pull back. Well, that's because you had paint in there and it's stuck to the gasket. So you're going to have to kind of force it back, take everything apart, clean it. And then when you're done, clean it out better from now on. And that's one way to do that is to pull it forward, and that keeps that buildup from that gasket there. So cup fits on a little better than a lot of them. I don't use the cap on the cup because I like seeing what I'm doing, but half the time I run out anyhow. But there we go. That's taken down to what I call parade rest. It's good enough to where this is as far as you got to go to clean it. If you have to go farther than that, you're going to need to get the wrench to pull this off. I think it's a 9 millimeter. I don't know. To pull all this off and your springs and everything. The trigger fits in there nice, no problem, and it's got enough spring to hold it on so it doesn't fall off real easy. The quick disconnect's already on it. But there we go. Now what I wanted to show you is on the 0.5 millimeter, they made it easy to distinguish which one it is. There's a groove right here. On the 0.3, there is no groove. That is awesome. On the needle, geez, I just went completely shut off mode. There is a groove around the top right here. You can feel it with your fingernail. I thank you very much for that. It makes life a lot easier for dummies like me that forget. Now, with the jet, if you hold the two of them up, you'll be able to see with no problem that this one is bigger than the 0.3. So I'm not sure if there's any code on here. I do see a little line right here cut into it. Not sure if that is for the 0.3 or not, or the 0.5 or not. So now watch how easy this thing is to put back together. And I mean, cleaning is super easy on this. I've already used this and had fantastic results. I will show you those in a second. But it cleaned up really nice. Really nice. We're almost done here. I always put my finger right here just as kind of a guide. Helps me put this in. No problem. Get it to the end. You don't have to jam it. You don't have to crank on it with anything. You see me going like this. And what I'm doing is I'm letting my hand slip around here. I give it the tension and I just let it slip till it stops and I'm done. Let's put the back on. Everybody can watch me struggle with oh, look at that. First try. Yes. I always struggle with that. And the hole's way back here. Take your time when you're putting it on there. Make sure you're on that hole so you don't bend your needle. But there you go. There's your teardown. Now let's head over to the spray booth and see what this thing does, or did. I am going to go with Kaleido's K103 bright yellow. I have a couple of spoons already here. I've shaken this thing up in my mixer. So we're going to give some shot here. Straight out of the bottle. I'm not adding any thinner. I'm not doing anything with it. I just want to see how this sprays. And I do have high hopes. These are awesome. It's like an anti-static brush. Just blowing off the dust. You see there? Okay. You need any more than that? I want to go over gray because I'm going to paint my Pinot and I want to see what it looks like over the primer. How about that? Now I'm using my 0.5, so I'm going to jack my spray booth all the way up. So you might not be able to hear me at all. We'll find out. How about that? First coat. Let's see what we can do with this Pinot. Entry level. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm out of paint. I should have filled that up. All right. You can see how well it sprayed. I don't know if you could tell or not in my voice of how excited I was of how well it sprayed, but I really was. Nice airbrush. Handles well. Trigger action is very nice. You saw me feathering in and out just to try it out on the spoon. And I don't know why. That is not orange. That is yellow. And I'm talking lemon yellow. But that's my camera. Did a great job. The proof is in the pudding. I couldn't ask for any more than how this laid out. That's no polishing, no nothing. That's just the paint sitting there dry. If I put a clear coat over top of this thing, it'd look 3 feet deep right now. I am going to put another coat on. I just wanted to kind of get back over here because I was so excited to show everybody. But how about, or how nice is that? And how about one more coat on here and then 2 coats of clear with this? I'm going to use this on the whole kit. Now, this is $55.99. That is not bad for what you get. You get two needles. It cleans up easy, solid as a rock. But Gaahleri got their 10% off going on. And until March 31st, if you use the code right here, you will get 15% off on Amazon. So I don't know if they're pushing Amazon or not, but 15% is 15%. You can't beat that. And if their sale is going on and you use that code, you get both. So you got to check that out. But anyhow, with that, I'm going to let you go. Like I said, I couldn't be any more impressed with an airbrush. It did what an airbrush is supposed to do. It's not fancy. It's a workhorse. So there you go. Let's go to Gaahleri again and thank them for everything they do and all the stuff they're coming out with. They're working on the high ends. They're working on the lower ends. And all of them are working great. I'm going to remind everybody my 24-hour build is set. Or, I'm sorry, our 24-hour build is set. It's going to be October 17th, 2026 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That'll be myself, Lennis Schultz, Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic World, and Jason from KRD Klein Racing Design. We're going to all be on for 24 hours, and we'll be able to have people come in and out. Bruce did a heck of a job last year keeping everything rolling, and I'm looking forward to that again. Let's thank our active duty members, our veterans, and our first responders for putting it on the line every single day. I salute each and every one of you, and I thank each and every one of you for everything that you do. And with that, I'm going to put this in the holder for today, get this video out, and I will see you all soon. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.